Hey fellow Blender fiends, this is Justin Farley here to give you a fix on another tutorial on how to make a door. This door is going to have some windows and some moldings, some pop out looking type things. Basically we're going to try and make it look realistic as we can. So anyway, let's get started. First off, I'm going to go ahead and scale this on the X-axis. Scale it on the Y-axis. Smash it down a little bit. Actually, hold on. Let's go to front view, which is fine. Okay, let's scale it on the Y-axis to bring it in a little bit. Alright, kind of make it, kind of mold it up to the door. There we go. Alright, now we got the starting of the door, so let's go ahead and hit tab and go into edit mode. Alright, we're in edit mode now. We're going to hit face select and hit Control R to cut this down the middle. Hit right to lock it in. We're going to hit A to deselect it, hit Z to go into wireframe mode, B to box select, X delete faces, and we're going to put a modifier in it. We're going to go up here to the wrench looking tab. We're going to hit that. We're going to add modifier, and we're going to hit mirror. We're going to hit this little thing so we can see it to bring it in a little better. We're going to hit clipping, and we're going to hit Z to go back into solid view. Going to hit back into face select, and we're going to hit A to select all, and I'm going to subdivide this 1, 2 times. Okay, hit A to deselect. I'm going to select this face and this face. I'm going to turn it around, hit this face and this face. I'm going to hit X to delete faces. Okay, we got rid of the faces. Now I'm going to go into edge mode select, hit the edge, select that one, and that one, that one, and that one. Hit F to give it a face. Same thing with this. F to give it a face. Same thing up top. F to give it a face. And one more. F to give it a face. Okay. Now we have our window. It's cut out pretty much. Now we're going to go into back into face select. We're going to hit Control R. I'm going to bring this down a little bit, kind of get a, there we go. Make sure it's cut on both sides. It is. Right click, lock it in. Hit face select once again. We're going to hit this one and this one. We're going to go ahead and extrude it. Okay. Then we're going to scale it down. Good, good. Hit A to deselect it. Again on the other side. Extrude it. It's about right there. Scale it down. There we go. Let's go back into object mode. See what we got going on. Looks okay. Okay, now that we got that, now we're going to make our moldings. You're probably like, well, the moldings. But yeah. Well, obviously I'll show you that. So let's go ahead and take, you see this 3D cursor, we want to put it here. Just point your mouse cursor wherever, and just wherever you want this new object to come in. I'll show you. I'm going to hit spacebar. I'm going to go into add object, add mesh. I'm going to add a cylinder, which as you see is a 3D object. Where we put it is where the cylinder appeared. I'm going to scale it down quite a bit, bring it out a little bit so I can see it a little better. Scale it on the X-axis, Z-axis. Bring it up a little bit, bring it in, get it into the door. There we go. Go into it a little bit better so I can see it. I'm going to scale it down quite a bit more. There we go. Look at it, see how it looks, good, good. Scale it on the Z-axis once again. Bring it up, get out of that view, scale it on the Z-axis again, and one more on the Z. There we go. Kind of want it to be like right there. There we go. Now I'm going to go into edit mode, tab. I'm going to duplicate this, Shift D. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to scale it on the Z. I'm going to rotate it on the Y, 90. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to scale it on the X, about right there. I'm going to scale it one more time on the X. I'm going to duplicate this, bring it down. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this once again. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to rotate it on the Y-axis, 90. Bring it up over here. Kind of want to get back into the front perspective. There we go. Scale it on the Z. I'm going to hit tab to go into object view to see how that looks. And I'm going to scale it on the Z a little bit. I kind of don't want that smashed in like that. Let's go into object mode again, see how it looks. Scale it on the Z once again. Yeah, well, it's the original set that I had, so I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and duplicate this again. Bring it over. Kind of get it to where it looks a little similar to that, which it's not because that other side is actually popped out. That's alright though. So hit tab, go into object view. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay. Let's click this, go into edge select. We want to shift L, shift select L, select L. Okay, we want to duplicate this entire thing. We're going to bring it over. Same side over here. Okay. Let's go back into object view, see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna have to work. That's fine. Okay, let's duplicate this, bring it up, scale it on the Z, like that. Actually, I'm going to take and rotate this on the Y at 90. Rotate one more time. Y, 90. There we go. I want that like that. Bring it over a little bit. Shift D, duplicate it, bring it over. Let's go into object mode, see how it looks. Looks okay. Back into edit mode. Hit L on that. I want to duplicate this. I'm going to bring it over. About right there. Scale on the Z. Bring it down. Okay. And that should be okay. I'm going to duplicate this once again. So bring it over. I'm going to scale it on the Z. Bring it up. About right there. Bring it actually over. A little bit too much. There we go. Let's see. Scale one more time on the Z. Bring it down. Duplicate it. Bring it down. And scale on the Z. There we go. Bring it down. Reason why I left this part open right here is so we can put the lock in the doorknob if we'd like. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and click this one, hit L. I'm going to hit Shift, click it, L, Shift, L, Shift, L. There we go. Duplicate that. I'm going to bring it up, rotate it on the Y-axis, 90. Bring it over. Scale it on the X. About right there. Bring it actually right there. And I can use this as a reference to where it is. And I'll go ahead and hit this one as well. Hit L. And hit L on this one as well. And bring it up. I want it to match up with that. Bring it over. There we go. This one right here, let's hit L. It's kind of, it's not matching up with that. So I'm going to bring it, scale it on the Z axis. A little bit more. There we go. It's still not lined up just yet. There we go. We'll leave it just like that. And actually, let's go ahead and duplicate this one. We'll rotate it on the Y again with a 90. Bring it over. Over. On the X. About right there. Over and right there. Okay, let's hit tab, see what we got going on. That's not too shabby. That's pretty good. Now that we got that done, let's go ahead and we're going to name this. I'll just name this mold front. Okay. Name the cube to a door. Okay. And let's take this mold right here. We're going to hit Shift D. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to pull it through. And let's kind of bring it back just a little bit. There we go. We'll rename this one inside. Okay. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for the door as far as making it and making the molds and all that. And the next tutorial we'll get, the next part of the tutorial, we'll go ahead and get into how to making the windows and texturing it. And we'll make a doorknob, so you know, stuff like that. Actually, the next part of the tutorial, we'll go ahead and make a doorknob, windows, and then we'll texture the door. And we may do a little bit of animation with it as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. This is part 1 of how to make a door in Blender. Thank you. Have a nice day.